So Izaw
against Bambino.
Izaw who just got upset by, I think we can call it an upset, by Kaora, one of the TOs of the tournament.
Rosalina and Numa player, for those who don't know. And now we're gonna face Bambino. Bambino, a player from that region, from Strasbourg, and playing Bowser Jr. So we'll see.
Izaw with a golden link. I can at least commend him on the choice of the color. Best link.
I love that color. So that's gonna be hard, it seems. Like both of the players try to get some room, some space to throw items, and now they're stick together, finding the side B, but not that much though. And now juggling with that Bowser Jr.
Yeah, Link's juggling abilities are not like on par with Cloud's, but they're very similar in how they work. You have this huge hitbox with up air, which will out-prioritize most of the moves in the game. So the opponent has to drift away, and this is where Link struggles compared to Cloud. But he can still cover options with landing, with dash grabs and stuff like that.
Good call by Izaw if tilting that that's up B. Trying to make that F smash, and unfortunately the bomb will just break through.
It seems Bambino is trying to use his Mecha Koopa to gain some space, but it just doesn't work against Izaw. I don't know if it's just against Link's regular camping game, or if Izaw is doing something specific. Like I've seen him shoot arrows in the Mecha Koopa just like that. It seems the boomerang itself will throw the Mecha Koopa off stage, so Bambino will need to find a way to get in Link's space even without his Mecha Koopa.
He was completely controlling the area around Bowser Jr. When he found just a tiny hole, he break it. Like he goes for it. And now Bambino trying to get a bit more aggressive, stopping with the Koopa, now trying a bit because he got some space, some room to do it, but Izaw won't approach. He just won't approach. You got to come to me. And I know you don't have any good option, your grab is pretty slow. You said B, I can see it coming. So, oh, okay.
Okay, that's something rare. You rarely see a grab off stage from Link.
Oh,
very nice, but the B itself will be enough. Yeah, Link, as heavy as he is, there were a lot of rage on Bowser Jr., so this will take it. And yeah, you were saying like I know you have to come to me, and I can react to the side B. And with the characters, I can stay away from the Bowser Jr. like Link. You have all the time in the world to see the side B coming and shield it in time.
Definitely. Oh!
Some nice combos using the Mecha Koopa and Bowser Jr.'s fair.
Oh, okay. Forcing the air dodge. Making a multi-jab. Yeah, but just with the jumps, avoiding any projectiles, punishing the approach of Bambino, and now his turn to make that edge rush situation. Neutral air. Okay, what is save move?
Bambino making a good job of his second stock, even though he had a huge deficit. Like with the one good string he had, with fair to make a Koopa to fair, and then through Izaw off stage, he still managed to rack on like 80%. His double jump is gone. This is big. If Bambino goes outside, tries to throw the Mecha Koopa down, but seems it clashed with the boomerang. I don't think it touched the ground, but the boomerang instead. And so he didn't convert into a stock.
That was a close call, so they're fair.
The boomerang is just throwing the Mecha away every time. Bambino is just wasting time at this point. When he throws the Mecha out, he doesn't put any pressure on Izaw because he's happy jumping over it with a bomb in hand. This is
okay.
And the second kill with this option.
Tiny surprise.
There are no double jump anymore. Very nice F smash, and I don't think, Izaw probably didn't see the confirm coming. He used the F smash to cover the space, but wasn't sure whether it would kill or not.
Oh, Bambino overcommitted a bit too much for that up B. Getting punished for that! Till the death! Okay, Izaw. He saw it coming, juggling a bit, pushing him off stage, and he knew Bambino will aim at that platform. Bambino is not an experienced player, he's like newcomer. Somehow not making that much of tournaments, just like a local player.
Yeah.
But even though solid enough, but unfortunately with his lack of experience, Izaw will just abuse of that. Like in that kind of situation where there's a platform, like you want to land, and so the top player knows you want to land.
Yeah, you don't want to, he knows your opponent will try to not go over you because he's scared, so he will try to land away from you, and you don't have a double jump anymore. A ranged attack like Link Sphere will just cleanly take the stock.
You can tell the reads are super important in that game to make the difference between dudes, and you can tell like Izaw gets the lead in that, even if the stock workload.
So Bambino opting to go final decision.
Wow!
Okay, the super jump with a boomerang's head.
Flight so high in the sky, man.
So with the FD peak, I'm not too sure about that myself. Like it seemed like Bambino was struggling with projectiles, and I guess he wants FG to use his side B more liberally, like lots of space to cover very quickly in comparison to his poor mobility, but he's just, he's getting grabbed a lot.
Yeah. Finally, Izaw just making some move just to get the center, then Bambino closing it up, and then he gets punished for that. That's the main point. So it's always forcing him, always. Those good dream now.
Yeah, it seems Izaw is like all the data he acquired in the first game, where he saw the rolls and the dodges coming. Right now he's just punishing all of them to increase his lead on the second stock.
Too low, yeah. 3 stock, 47%. Definitely not like the first game at all.
Okay, Izaw trying to be cute with a front air to grab, which will work very easily at 0%, 0-10, but after that it's much harder to get.
Unfortunately, wanted to get a bit too faster with that forward smash. I mean, his opponent was sent upward, like there's no way that could have linked. Oh!
Very nice, making good use of the F-tilts FAF, FAF. Like the move has very low ending lag. It has a lot of wind up, like the move itself is slow, but like it covered all the rising option from the up B if Bambino tried to go directly to the edge, and after that use the up B to cover his landing. And so Bambino got 2-0'd with a 3 stock game 2. Very convincing from Izaw.
Izaw is good, man. Izaw is good.